Anti-government protesters staged a massive demonstration on Thursday in Bangkok. They're demanding postponement of Sunday's election. Tratita Gausen has the second report in our three-day series looking at the situation. Tra, what's the latest?
The protesters say political reforms should come before an election. They're asking people not to vote on Sunday. Tensions are running high. I went to a major street in Bangkok to get a first-hand look at the protests.
I'm standing on a walkway overlooking an intersection in central Bangkok. Thousands of protesters are marching through the intersection demanding the postponement of the election.
Yingluck is trying to destroy our country. We do not have to go to the polls.
Anti-government protesters are ramping up the pressure as election day gets closer. Demonstrators led by former Deputy Prime Minister Suthep Thaugsuban marched through Bangkok.
On February 2nd, whoever wants to reform the country, please join us to show that we want reforms. Do not go to the polls.
10 people have died since November as the political standoff intensifies. The administration of Prime Minister Yingluck Shinawatra is going ahead with the election, despite concerns about increasing violence. The government last week imposed a 60-day state of emergency in Bangkok and surrounding areas. The administration of Thaksin Shinawatra, Yingluck's brother, launched policies favoring farmers in populous areas of northern and northeastern Thailand. They were left behind as Thailand's economy grew. Those policies have helped pro-Thaksin parties win every election since 2001. Yingluck has wide support in the same areas that backed her brother. Most of the protesters come from the urban middle class and elite in Bangkok. They're frustrated by an electoral system that they say doesn't meet their demands. The main opposition Democrat Party is boycotting the election. Yingluck wants to strengthen the legitimacy of her administration by winning on Sunday. There's no sign that Thailand's deep political divide will be bridged anytime soon. Away from the intensifying unrest in the capital Bangkok, the situation in rural parts of Thailand is somewhat different. There, it's business as usual for members of the red shirt villages, among the staunchest supporters of the Shinawats. Thailand's north and northeast are home to the majority of the country's rural poor, and the regions are strongholds of Prime Minister Yingluck Shinawatra's Pheu Thai party. Many residents of Buriram province, around 400 kilometers away from Bangkok, are red shirts or Yingluck supporters. I'm here at a local village in the northeastern province, but this is not a regular village, as more than 50% of the villagers are Thaksin supporters, thereby allowing them to declare this a red shirt village. A poster of Thaksin Shinawatra is a symbolic requisite for any red shirt village. It's a spot for people to gather and unite in their support of the Shinawats. The official Red Shirt TV channel draws villagers throughout the day as they come to check on the turmoil in Bangkok.
The Red Shirt channel gives us information. It has taught us a lot of things we didn't know before.
Policies that Yingluck inherited from her brother have made these farmers hardcore Shinawatra fans. They have generated higher incomes and created greater opportunities. One of the key policies is the OTA program initiated by Thaksin to promote and sell local goods. Some villagers have been able to double their incomes by weaving silk under the program. And many have been able to fund small-scale businesses thanks to a village loan fund he set up. A rice pledging scheme and a cheap healthcare system are also popular.
When Thaksin came to power, life got better. He did everything for us. I really love Yingluck, so I will definitely vote for her party.
Red-shirt villages have spread rapidly after the first village was declared 4 years ago in northeastern Thailand. Movement founder Anon Sanan says there are now over 20,000 across the nation. Red-shirt villages have spread even to the south, the stronghold of the main opposition party. Anon often visits potential villages in hopes of declaring them red. He aims to double the total to 40,000 this year, more than half of all the villages in Thailand. Although spreading the movement requires considerable persuasion, Anon believes that spreading love for Thaksin is his mission.
คนแสดงยกมือขึ้นหน่อยครับคนแสดงครับคนแสดงเนาะยกมือขึ้นหน่อยยกมือหน่อยคนแสดงแต่วันนี้ไม่ใส่แสดงแต่หัวใจสีแดง
We can't fight the elite, even though there are a lot of us country people. The elite is so powerful. We need the red shirt villages to let people know that the masses live for democracy and Thaksin.
A crucial tool for the movement's expansion is a book Anon calls the Red Shirt Village Bible. It's a manual he made showing the strategies required to turn new areas red. Equipped with the manual, each village head persuades people of the importance of coming out as a red shirt village.
We believe that newly declared red shirt villages are stronger and more significant than before. Now, villagers can watch the news and know more about the inequalities being perpetrated. Even if Yingluck is no longer the Prime Minister and Thaksin doesn't get to return to Thailand, we, the red shirt village movement, must go on.
With the rural heartlands seemingly set on an entirely different course than the capital, Bangkok, the future is uncertain. And as the Red Shirt Village movement hardens support for the Shinawats, it seems there's no escaping the deepening divisions in Thailand. The conflict in Thailand is seen as a regional divide between North and South. But as we saw in the report, the pro-Thaksin side is increasing its influence throughout the country, including the southern provinces. This could intensify the divide between rural and urban areas and make the situation more complex. On Friday, we'll take a look at the history of Thailand's political conflict and ask experts for their take on possible future developments. That wraps up the second day of our special coverage of the situation in Thailand. I'm Thirakosan in Bangkok.